Ah, Chicago, the city curving into the night like a story untold. A place of steel, glass, and grit where jazz haunts alleys and architecture reaches defiantly towards the heavens. This isn't just a stopover. This place demands your attention. What if I told you that during a layover you could experience its heartbeat? That's the layover, being ever present and in the moment. And tonight, I am the Lowe's Hotel's newest interloper. So if this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Aaron. I chase stories, flavors, and places capturing bits of the world one layover at a time. I think the real magic is in the pauses, the moments you spend soaking it in. They say cities don't sleep, and Chicago definitely proves it. But even the most restless wanderers get tired, and as the flames in the lobby fireplace die down, I fade along with them. And of course, the mind has its own passport. In a fleeting instant behind resting eyelids, you can find yourself somewhere else entirely.
Brazil.
This is Natal, the city of sun, where the land melts into the Atlantic with almost an intoxicating ease. And in the distance, golden dunes stretch towards the horizon, as if time itself fell asleep here, motionless, suspended, waiting to be discovered. But dreams like journeys are never meant to last forever. It's the fleeting magic that makes them what they are, postcards from another world, sent to remind you of what's possible. Morning comes quietly, wrapping the city in golden light. The shadows of Chicago's skyline pull back, revealing yet another Chicago, a brighter one, softer, almost vulnerable. Mornings here are like whispered apologies for the chaos of the day that's about to unfold. But mornings, they don't just signal movement, they demand reflection. Rising from a fleeting dream of warm beaches and lush greenery, I wake to a very different kind of horizon. This city demands something else, a reckoning maybe, or at least a moment to take it all in. Staring out at the expanse of it all, it's not just the skyline, it's a living, breathing map of ambition. The skyscrapers, the river, the endless grinding pulse of the trains. Chicago doesn't just sit still for you, it challenges you to keep up. But while Chicago looks you in the face, you can't ignore what's behind your eyes, a pull, a yearning for somewhere else. I find myself caught between places, between the dreams I'm chasing and the city I'm standing in. The strange ache of wanderlust. It pulls you forward, but also splits you. You leave pieces of yourself scattered in every place you've been, and with each new destination, the question grows heavy. Can you ever fully belong to one place without leaving a part of yourself in the others? Or does belonging mean accepting that some fragments of you will always live elsewhere? Next stop is Natal, Brazil. Now, I've been there plenty of times, and if you know me or have kept up with my blogging, you would know that I am searching for property there. So that's why this trip will be a little bit different. I'm going to check out some things there and see if I can get a spot. The idea is to have a space to go to when I do travel there. Since I've been there so many times, I don't stop going. So I might as well start planning some routes. So we'll see what happens. Until then, let's check out Chicago a little bit more. Funny how we always look ahead, but forgetting what's in front of us often robs us of the moment. Chicago demands, no, deserves your attention. Just this once, stay present, just the here and now. Now, I've been to Chicago's Riverwalk before, but familiarity doesn't steal its magic. Kayakers glide, street performers laugh, and wine bars invite you to pause. Time is louder here, but somehow gentler too. Chicago's Riverwalk is a living artery. Think of it as the city's front porch, grand and unapologetic. It doesn't whisper, it announces itself with every boat, every clinking wine glass, every passing pedestrian. But simple, it's a call to action. A rhythm you don't just notice, but absorb, like the city's heartbeat syncing with your own. And before you know it, you're not just walking along the river, you're walking with it, letting the tempo guide your steps.
If I had to make a comparison to the Riverwalk between Chicago and San Antonio, I would say that Chicago is much more busier, but I think that might be because Chicago's a bigger city. But yeah, You can enjoy both for what they are. Right now, I think I'm gonna go check out one spot I saw was. Let's check it out. Might have me some skirts before this day is up.
But comparison? That's not what travel is about. It's about the moments you carve in the here and now. And right now, my moment involves that glass I promised myself. Enter City Winery. It isn't just a bar, it's a pause button. A moment to hold up a mirror to the city and say, I'm here, Chicago. Let's talk. Chicago seduces you this way. A sip turns into a thought to a pause. Suddenly, you're rooted in place, connected to the city without even knowing it. And beneath the shadow of Marina City's honeycomb towers, the First Lady glides by, tooting her horn as if to say, Pardon me, I have something to add. Like an exclamation point in an already lively dialogue, even the river knows how to chime in when the city speaks. There's something about moments like this, when the buzz of the city dances around you, the golden light rippling across the river, and the quiet joy of simply being. For a second, it feels like the city is watching you back, sharing that kind of secret you only hear when you finally decide to pause and listen. And with that, I reach out, not to end the moment, but to hold on to it just a little longer. So where does the river walk end? Simple, it doesn't. It breaks apart into fragments of the city. Streets, skyscrapers, subway grates. Everywhere you go, there's movement, intention, and design. But that's the magic of the layover. It's just a taste, enough to intrigue you, make you wonder, what's next? The layover is coming to an end, but Chicago lingers. It's not finished with you. No, not yet. Perhaps next time we'll retrace its streets, find the perfect hot dog, or explore a forgotten corner. Until then, Chicago remains an unfinished dialogue, one to pick up again soon.
I need to try a hot dog. So I heard Chicago has like these amazing hot dogs. We'll see how it matches up to Detroit and Flint Conies. We'll see. Anyhow, guys, let's move on.